I've been given the last right so many times I've lost count. And I don't think I could do this again. It's like every day you're fighting to stay alive. It all started when I was 18. I was a dress designer, milliner and florist. I ended up with rheumatoid arthritis because I was constantly using my fingers 24 hours a day, so they would go paralysed, and it took a month each time it happened so that I could use them again. After about 10 years of this, the doctor said, look, you've got to change your profession. I can't keep saving your fingers. That's why they're all bent and look like they do. On the average of every 6 years, I worked it out, I got a diagnosis of something else. So rheumatoid arthritis was the first hurdle I had to jump over. The next one was lupus. After that, I had a diagnosis of scleroderma. Scleroderma makes your skin really thick, and I used to have acupuncture and he couldn't get the needles in my skin. The next diagnosis was Sjogren's. Sjogren's was it's dry eyes and dry mouth. It started off with my eyes starting to feel gritty. That was first stage Sjogren's. The second stage Sjogren's was I already had rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, scleroderma. So then when they diagnosed Sjogren's, it wasn't until years later that they realised that Sjogren's can mimic different diseases. So the piece de resistance was in the year 2000 when I got third stage Sjogren's, and that was Sjogren's peripheral neuropathy. I got a virus that started my immune system, killing off my peripheral nervous system. They had no idea at first what I had. The doctor had sent the ambulance to pick me up and to take me to Westmead Hospital. The ambulance refused to take me to Westmead and said I had to go to the closest hospital. And I said, well, my doctor's reckon I need to go to Westmead. So then they said, well, we'll just write down that you refuse to go. And they left me there. That was on the Tuesday. By the Thursday, it had paralysed my breathing muscles and I couldn't breathe. And they didn't think I was going to make it through the weekend. The neurologist there commissioned 26 neurologists from all around Australia to try and work out what was wrong with me. I made it through the weekend. It was that bad, but I couldn't swallow. And my girlfriend and my boyfriend I had at the time sat there all weekend with an eyedropper, dropping water into the back of my mouth so that I wouldn't choke. So anyway, after they decided that I had Sjogren's neuropathy, they gave me lots of medication, plus I was on a poison called cyclosporin. It had to poison me enough to suppress my immune system, but not enough to kill me. With Sjogren's peripheral neuropathy, I was the first documented case in Australia. There was only 40 cases in the world and there was only 8 living. All the others had died. The doctors were horrified because they said nobody knows anything about Sjogren's neuropathy. It's really scary at different times because you're so sick, you don't realise you're dying until they call your family in and you think, oh my God, I'm dying. After 9 weeks, I was released from the hospital and they told my daughter I'd need constant care for the rest of my life. So I'd gone from being totally independent to totally dependent. So they didn't know whether I was going to last 3 months or 3 years. So I came to Byron Bay to spend my last days with my daughter. But my daughter wasn't willing to let me go, and so it kept going. And it was really hard for her to cope when I got sick because I'd always been the strongest one. We had had to go to therapy to learn how to cope together because she just couldn't cope seeing me, so disabled. But last year when I got sick again, it would have been so easy just to let go and die. Once again, Sharon says, "Don't die, Mum, I can't cope yet." So I didn't die, I came back. As I said, it's been the most amazing journey, even though it was painful. Painful being killed off and painful coming back. So, but yeah, it was amazing.